Hey there, Tom here from Fibonacci-Traders.com here. I hope everybody's enjoying this weekend so far. 2 weeks vacation mode is off. Officially back home, back office. In this video, we will go over the weekly chart. We will go over the spike, use Nvidia, Apple, of course, Tesla, and many more. So without any further ado, please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends. Let's hit the weekly charts. In this video, I want to show you the exact way how I look at charts and how I prepare each and every weekend next week's watch list. I clear the chart, I go over, I zoom out to the weekly chart. Only lines, no other indicators needed, not even Fibonacci, not volume, not even candles. Why? Because we can all look left and identify where price came from. We see here highs, 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 lows, higher lows, higher lows. Higher highs and higher lows is the exact definition of an uptrend. And I'm asking, where are all the bears? Where are all the furrows that since March continuing to scare us that the markets are going for a free fall 20-25% to the downside? This is why I always tell you, stop following others blindly. Social media, paid or free services. Educate yourself, become your own indicator. Look left, where price came from. Draw lines. This is all we need to do. Line here. Line here. We identify higher highs, higher lows. Uptrend until proven otherwise. Now, where price might be heading next? Above 420, look left. 420, support, resistance. Now, once again, resistance. Breaking up and above, where price might be heading next? No need to guess. 427. Above 427, look left. Where price might be heading next? All this area, the 430, 434. We can draw a line to help us to identify the next potential support and resistance. Failing to break up and above, failing continuation, support, look to the downside. 414, 412, 407 to the downside. Now we can take also trend lines. High, high, resistance, resistance, support. Go back, support, resistance, resistance. Trend lines are the true support resistance for price action, and they are also the roadmap for future price action. And as long as the SPY will make higher highs, even below this trend line, we are in an uptrend. Breaking up and above, we are going towards 434. Next level of resistance will be 434, and then we have 438, 450. That's it. No other indicators are needed, not even candlesticks, nothing. Become your own indicator, stop following others. Take your financial freedom in your own hands. Now for the next level, of course, we can go back to candles. We take Fibonacci, swing high, swing low. Now, where price is now? Almost at the 618 retracement. We identify this area just by looking left. Fibonacci help us. 425 to the upside, very tough resistance. As we can see, all this area, the 420, 424, very tough resistance for the bulls. Breaking up and above, 450 on the weekly. Check the links in the description below. We have the Fibonacci Academy playlist, free. We have the 60 minutes crash course. We have the Fibonacci online program. We have the one-on-one Fibonacci mentorship live program. Both programs, the online or the live one-on-one mentorship, will gain you lifetime access, support, guidance, all Discord channels until you will become your own indicator and you will be able to take your financial freedom in your own hands. QQQ, continuation above 340. This gap is filled. Now let's see continuation toward 370. 340 needs to hold, otherwise 330 to the downside. Dow Jones, if you follow me on Twitter and you saw previous videos on the weekly charts, you know this red trend line, you know this white trend line. This red trend line in the past week held a support. Now let's see if bulls of the Dow can break up and above this white trend line that's holding the lower highs since January of 2022, breaking up and above 343 to the upside, breaking below the red trend line. We are going towards 320, 313. Follow price, use levels and trend lines to manage your risk and your guide, your roadmap for future price action. All other indicators, without any exceptions, they're all lagging. IWM, nothing special, 170 to the downside, 180 to the upside. We are waiting for the IWM, for the small caps to break up and above the 180. Then the rest of the market will follow for the rest of the bull run. SOXX, trend lines, support, resistance, but they're also the roadmap for future price action. As long as SOXX is inside this channel, uptrend until proven otherwise. Let's see continuation towards this red trend line together with the 535. SMH, same thing, uptrend until proven otherwise. Next resistance will be the 160, 138 now is the risk. Bitcoin on the weekly since March, 2.5 months of sideways move, 26,400 is holding. Let's see when and if bulls will gain back the power to break up and above the 30. Above it we are going 36,900. If bulls will give up, we are going towards the 21,700. Below it we are going 18,000. Ethereum, same thing, moving sideways inside an uptrend channel. Let's see continuation above the 1950. Above 1950 we are going 2250, and then upper white trend line breaking below this area, below this white trend line, below the 1700. We are going towards the 1420. We can make a little bit more accurate. 1650 needs to hold, then 1520 and 1400. Nvidia breaking above this yellow trend line. Now next will be this blue trend line. Let's see continuation up and above. And Nvidia is a great example of why we should not listen to anyone on social media, because since March over here we are hearing that Nvidia had a nice run and Nvidia is going for a pullback. Nvidia is going to crash. Nvidia is overrated. Nvidia is an overbought. Nvidia have other plans. Nvidia wants higher towards this blue trend line. Above it 463 and 680 to the upside. Remember where you heard it first. 463, 684 to the upside. Follow price, use levels and trend lines as your roadmap for future price action. All the rest is just pure noise. If you found anything helpful in this video so far, please hit a like, subscribe, share with friends, will be much appreciated. Help me grow this channel. Also, leave a comment. What else, what more information you want me to provide on this channel to help you grow as traders, become your own indicators, stop following others. Comment below, what do you want me more to provide? Apple 177, still resistance. Breaking up and above, we are going towards all-time highs at the 183, above it 194. This red trend line now from resistance will need to act as support. Below it we have the 163 and 154. But for now, Apple uptrend until proven otherwise. Meta. If you follow me on Twitter and you saw previous videos, you know this purple trend line. And we said as long as this purple trend line is holding the higher lows, Meta is in a bull trend. Now 268 to the upside, above it we are going 340. Tesla 180 to the downside, 210 to the upside is the next resistance. 210 together with this white trend line that goes back to April of 2022. Let's see where Tesla is taking us. For now, 165 to the downside, very important level of support. 210 together with this white trend line will be a very tough test for Tesla bulls. Amazon, you know this purple trend line, and we said that once this purple trend line will break to the upside, Amazon will get its own bull run. Now 130 to the upside is next. We might get some kind of retracement back to the downside, retesting this purple trend line as support before next leg up. AMD breaking above uptrend channel, 130 next resistance, some kind of a pullback retracement towards this white trend line will be healthy at this point. Retesting this white trend line as support before next leg up towards all-time highs at the 164. Microsoft 310 now is the support. Microsoft is going towards 350, and once again I ask, where are all the bears? Where are all the furrows? Microsoft now 4.5% from all-time highs. Apple from 183, 4% more or less from all-time highs. Shopify, 3 consecutive dojis below the 64. If bulls will give up, we are going towards this blue trend line. Once again, this blue trend line will have to hold as support for the higher lows. 55 needs to hold. Long continuation above 64. So if you're not long yet on Shopify, I would wait for 2 things to happen. First thing, we might get a retest, this blue trend line, and then next leg up, or 2-3 days above 64. Google, you know this red trend line, and we said that once this red trend line will break to the upside, Google will have a very nice bull run, and here we are above the 122. Now we can take Fibonacci, swing high, swing low, above the 618. Google is going towards 132. Of course, some kind of retracement, pullback will be healthy towards the 116 to the downside, or even 111 to the downside before the next leg up on Google. Netflix, uptrend until proven otherwise. You know this uptrend because you follow me on Twitter and you saw previous videos. Next will be the 400. Look left. Tough resistance over here. Important support over here. 400 is also the 618 Fibonacci level. Swing high, swing low, bounce towards the 618. 400 will be a very tough resistance for Netflix, but uptrend until proven otherwise. Follow the trend lines roadmap for future price action. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends. Don't forget to check the links in the description below. Also turn notification bell on. More videos to come during this long weekend. Until the next video, enjoy your weekend.